Rarely have I been more disappointed in this council than tonight. Not because I lost the damn vote, but because the way this thing went down and the way this thing has been so convoluted and so mixed up to confuse everybody in this room and whoever's up at this late night listening to it. This is ridiculous. Now, what's going to happen? We're going to refer it. We need boards and commissions to look at this. Great. And then what's going to happen then? They're going to come up with some ideas. Well, then what? We're going to need some citizen groups to come together. We're going to get some more people looking at it. And what is going to be the end result? We're going to have, you think we got numbers now? We're going to have at least 100 or more ideas of what to do. How in the world is that going to solve this problem? I could sit and I could probably take a couple hours tomorrow and go through our budget using the priority-based budgeting tool, which, by the way, is supposed to be used to learn how to cut the budget. Whoever made the comment that that's not what it's for, I'm sorry. I never would have approved that or voted for that when we spent the money to do that. Of course that's what it's for. And I could take that in a couple hours tomorrow and I could come up with the budget for next year and probably 3 years after. How? You go and find the programs that we could do this. I, along with several of you, sat in that financial sustainability study exercise that we went through a few years ago. And let me tell you, when that started, it was a sham, because we filled this room right here with good citizens looking for ways to come up with it. And I remember, and I'll put him on the spot, John Chilson sitting in here. We had a chalkboard sitting right here in front with all of the programs that this city did, over 700. And he looked at that and said, I can't believe it. What are we doing in this city? Now, he's one opinion, I get it, but that's what happened. So we went through this exercise. What can we cut? And what did we do? We get a whole bunch of ideas from that group of citizens of what to do. And guess what happened? The city rejected it. The city staff rejected that, and they went back out to the citizens and said, we're going to try a different group of citizens and get the answer we want. And I was furious. And a lot of citizens in town were furious too, because they took their time to come here and go through that exercise, and it got thrown back in their face. We are setting ourselves up to do the same dang thing here. Same thing. And we are not going to be any closer to solving this problem. How do you solve it? You cut the taxes, for crying out loud. Can the city fund make it work? Of course they can. It's been shown that can be done. We can argue numbers until we're blue in the face, and none of us know what the Sam Hill we're talking about. Quite frankly, none of us do. We're making it up. Can it work? Of course it can. Now, Troy talked about, and he basically talked about the elephant in the room. Of course this is a political issue. Of course this is a partisan issue. And whoever tries to come up with this notion that this is a nonpartisan group, that's a bunch of crap. Look at the discussion up here. It's not about R's and D's. It's about big government versus limited government. And you can look at the people that talked, the people that want bigger government. They don't want to cut the taxes, both out there and up here. I mean, come on, be real. The people that want limited government want the taxes going away because they don't want government running their lives. Are we going to upset our quality of life here in Loveland? No. Look at all those people back there. We have built a quality of life because of what they've done. We don't need bigger government. We need limited government. We need government that will do the best for this people. We don't need more money thrown at them. And to simply think that by reducing the food sales tax over 3 years is going to destroy that, that's a crock. Now, rarely have I ever taken a soapbox like this, but man, I cannot believe the direction this council has gone and this discussion has gone tonight. This is just ridiculous. Yeah, we can send it back to the citizens, and you know what, depending, I don't know what's going to happen with this vote, but I'll tell the citizens out there right now, if you want to, go get that group together that you've been working on and put it on the ballot to reduce the whole thing all at once. November 1st, get rid of it. Then let the city come up with the $6 million all at once. And you know what? If they do that, I'll vote for it. Because I think we can do it. I think we had a valid solution up here that we hashed out ad nauseum last 2 weeks ago. And we came up with a good solution. And now we just threw it out. So I hope you don't hear that from me ever again.